What's up guys, in this tutorial I'll be covering how I do my sky replacements. Sky replacements are really cool to watch, but they can also be a pain in the ass to make. There's a lot of ways to approach this effect, and this is how I do it. Before we get any further, you can download the footage I use in this tutorial, so pause the video and download the footage. So you want to start by dragging the footage down to this little box here, so drop it on. So this is what our footage looks like. So the first thing we're going to do is to remove the sky, obviously. And to do this, we're going to select the Rotoburst tool and double click on our footage. We're going to select the sky, and as you can see, After Effects has already found the edges for us and created a mask for the next 20 frames of our clip. It's not perfect, but we'll fix that later. So I'm going to hit space on my keyboard and let After Effects go through those 20 frames. Nice! This looks pretty good. You now want to move on to the last frame that was solved and select the sky again. After Effects will now solve another 20 frames for you. And you want to continue doing this till the end of your clip. This process is called rotoscoping, and it's a technique used a lot in the film industry. The roto is finished. Problem is that the edges are very choppy and rough. And to fix this, we're going to add the Refine Edge tool. What this does is that it finds the edges and makes the mask a whole lot smoother. You want to go to the start of your clip and apply it on the edges of the roto, like this. By the way, you can adjust the size of your brush by holding down Alt, left click and drag your mouse up and down. As you can see, it really finds the edges and makes the mask a whole lot smoother. After adding the Refine Edge, hit space on your keyboard and let After Effects work its magic. Awesome! As you can see, it really finds the edges. This is what makes all the difference. If you go back to our composition and press the invert foreground box, you'll see that the sky is removed. Let's have a look. Awesome! Since the camera is moving, we're gonna have to track our clip before we add the new sky. To do this, we're gonna duplicate our footage and delete the roto effect from the clip we duplicated. And right click on the bottom layer and hit the track camera button. We are now tracking our scene in 3D. We're doing this because we want our new sky to stick to the camera movement. And as you can see, we have a lot of points to choose from. If your tracking points are small or you can't see them, you want to bring up the size. Since we want our new sky to stick to the background, we're going to select at least 3 points in the back. Hold down Shift while selecting your points. After selecting your points, you want to right click and hit Create Solid and Camera. We got a solid here, and as you can see, it tracks perfectly to the background. We're now going to replace the solid with the sky footage. To do this, we're going to select the solid, hold down Alt while dragging the time-lapse footage over the solid layer and drop it on. We can now delete the clip we used to make the track. Sweet. I'm just going to make some adjustments. Let's bring up the scale and let's change the position a bit. You want to make sure that you scale it big enough so you don't see the edges of the clip. That should do it. Drag your sky layer down to the bottom of the composition and make some final adjustments. Okay, this looks awesome. I'm super stoked to share this tutorial with you. And hopefully you learned something new. Sky replacements are so much fun and there's so many things you can achieve with this effect. If you have any questions, please make a comment below. My name is Andreas Hem, and thanks for watching this video.
Ooh.